Personne dans le silencieux.
Lean back, keeper, please.
I go.
Okay, stand up, please. Hello.
Oh, je préfère un... Gab!
Je crois qu'en été, tu aurais une marque photo.
Ah ouais! Pareil. On est toutes seules. On s'est fait abandonner. No one's here. On sait pas qu'est-ce qu'on fait. We don't know where they are. Puis moi, ma lampe, elle a cassé. Ok, c'est ça. Ouais, comme ça.
That's your face.
Tu vous as pris? Wow, so fancy.
I go to the spa.
Every day. Oh, check ça. Tellement épais.
Now I'm all disgusting.
Ah, mais peut-être que c'est moins dur que tu mets tout à ta barre, c'est comme un fil, là. Un bout de métal.
We have the Moose Spring Eco Trail, and this location is very special because this is Dark Cave. Dark Cave cannot be missed on a visit to the Phongyan area. We have many special activities at Dark Cave. Right here, we have the zipline ride, which is 400 meters long, and it is the longest zipline in Vietnam. Moreover, inside the cave, there's a beautiful lake, and at the end of one of the narrow passages, there's
Check, tu sais, son cou. Je pense que ça le fait, ça lui fait mal. C'est ça qui fait ça, je pense. Je pense qu'il y a une maladie.
Stiamo super bien. So today was actually a really fun day. We ended up going to do a tour of the caves, so the Dark Cave and Paradise Cave. So we got up around 7, and we had to be at the tour office at 7:50 to take the tour to Phung Nga to go see first Paradise Cave and then the Dark Cave. So it was really, really fun. So Paradise Cave is like this huge, like massive underground like cave where you can walk in, and we only did the first kilometer, but there are like 26 kilometers or something like that kilometers with like 3 entrances, I think. And like it's a massive cave. I think it's the biggest or the 3rd biggest cave in the world. I know Vietnam actually has the biggest. They have the biggest caves in the cave in the world, and the 3rd biggest cave in the world. And like these massive, what do you call them? Like deposits, you know, that make those kind of big shapes going up from the ground and from the kind of roof of the cave. These massive that take millions and millions and millions of years to make because they're made by like one drop at a time of water, right, onto limestone. So like this cave is so old. incredible. So we spent about, I'd say 2 hours there, but only about an hour and a half. No, about an hour in the cave. A little more than that. And it was amazing. Like, we took the whole time just walking around. Like, it's really impressive. It really makes you realize how small you are and how amazing, like, how does nature work? It's really amazing. It's a feat, and wow. So after that, we had lunch, which was really, really good. It was one of the best lunches I've had so far. Was this, because me and Gab are vegetarians, so we had like our own vegetarian thing, and then there were 4 other people in our little group that they had like another meal. And we had this huge meal. There was rice, there were spring rolls, there was tofu, veggies like potatoes and stuff, kind of like stewed veggies. There was lettuce, rice noodles. What else? Anyways, it was really, really, really good. Definitely good. And we finished most of it because we did a good job. We did a good job on that food. And then we were the only 2 that were doing the dark cave, because the others were doing Phung Na Cave. Phung Na Cave is more like a boat tour, like I did in Ninh Binh. And we had heard better things on on dark caves. Like overall, because there are more activities and all that. So we did dark caves. And it was really, really, it was amazing. So first you take a zip line. It's not that long of a zip line, but it was my first zip line. It was so fun. You take a zip line from up top down to the entrance of the cave, or almost. Then get in the water, you swim into the entrance of the cave. You walk a bit on this kind of like walkway into the cave, and then you like climb up, you walk in like probably like shin length water for a little bit, and then you go into this cave, and it's just this tiny passageway, like 1 foot in front, because both feet don't fit next to each other. And we were actually so slow because we were taking pictures and all that we actually like lost the big group. We were about 10 all in all, maybe 10, 12. We lost the big group, so we're doing this all alone, all in the dark, like complete darkness. We have helmets, so we have a little light on our helmets, but we're doing this all on our own. We're not sure if we're going to the right place. It was so fun. So yeah, so we walked to this mud bath. And we just hung out in this mud bath for a little while, and other people were just drawing images on the walls like you do. Some crude images, but some funny images also, like some weird faces and stuff with the mud. And yeah, that was really, really fun. It was like there were lots of like kind of like sinkholes, or not sinkholes, but just holes. So you would walk, and you got the mud, which is it's like super slippery, right? So you're walking and just fall down to like to your waist or even higher. So it was really fun. So we spent probably 20, maybe 30 minutes in there actually. And then you walk back, you walk to the freshwater, rinse off, get out of the cave, get on these kayaks, which were like blow-up kayaks, kind of. and you don't have like the two-sided paddle, you just have a one-sided paddle, so it's not easy to go straight, and we were just taking our time. And once again we lost the group because we had met up with the group again in the mud bath, obviously, because they were there so long. But yeah, so then we were behind them once again. And then you go back to basically where you started the zip line. And there are two smaller zip lines. Not really, kind of, you just hold on, you know, those hold on zoom, and then they drop, kind of like those Tarzan ropes, but zip line. And we were both afraid of doing that because we thought we didn't have the upper body strength to do it. We finally did it, and it was fun. Drop in the water. So we did that twice. And then there was this kind of like obstacle course. There was one thing where it's kind of like a swing, and you stand on, two people stand on it. One person stands on kind of like a ledge thing where you can do like backflips off into the water or just jump in the water. We didn't do that one because that one looked dangerous, extremely dangerous. And then the actual obstacle course, you take a mini zip line, you land into like a net. Then there's this, grab onto this Tarzan rope, swing to a vertical net. Then there are these, like this rope where you kind of do like the monkey bars. And then there are actually swinging monkey bars. And then there's the end. No one actually finished the course. The farthest someone got was the vertical net, because it's so difficult, obviously. We wanted to do that, but then we saw how people, like, it just looked like it hurt. Especially the spring back from the zip line to the net and jumping from the net to the water because it's so high up. We decided not to do that. And then that was the end of that. We got dried off and all that. It was sunny at the end of the day. Like while we were in the water, we got like maybe 20-30 minutes of actual like direct sunlight. But the rest of the time, it was cloudy, but it wasn't raining or anything like that. So it was nice. Like, it was pretty good weather. It would have been great if we did it yesterday because it was so sunny. But it was fairly good weather. At least it wasn't raining. So that's a plus. Yeah, and then we came back around 5. Had a little bit of a nap, or kind of tried to. Then we went out to eat. No, we actually made food. Yeah, we made food. We made this like stir fry with whatever we had, which turned out really good actually. Like pasta, green beans, tomatoes, peppers, zucchini, and then we made like a sauce with like soy sauce, garlic, little sugar, pepper, hot sauce, fish sauce, and it was really, really good. Oh, we also had tofu. Yeah, it was really, really good, surprisingly. Yes, we made it. And then we thought we might go to the casino, because we didn't do that yesterday, or the day before, actually. But we ended up not doing that. The whole reason we were going to do that is because they give you free drinks during the whole night. But turns out they changed that policy, and now it's only 2 free drinks. So we thought 2 free drinks isn't worth the taxi ride there and back, because we're not there to gamble, right? So we just decided to go to Buffalo, which is like a bar, and this one of Gab's friends that she made is actually a singer. Like, he sings just for fun, so he was singing and we were all singing along, and yeah, it was really fun. We stayed out till about 12, and then that's it. Yeah, it's a really, really fun day. Amazing day.
Et oui, ça va être là, marcher dans le